Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about the generalized anxiety disorder in the Saudi Arabian population. Now let's check why do I choose this topic. Let's go through the contents. First, I'm going through the introduction, and after that the factors, and after that the expected solutions that I made so far, and finally the conclusion. The introduction, generalized anxiety disorder is a neuropsychological disorder under the class of anxiety disorders characterized by excessive and uncontrollable worrying for 6 months, which means if you having these signs for more than 6 months, you need to go and see a doctor. On the other hand, generalized anxiety disorder is usually expressed as physical signs such as sweating, wavering, and faintness, or a fast heartbeat. And this is important thing to addressing generalized anxiety disorder for overall well-being. Generalized anxiety disorder worldwide is affecting 301 million over the world. And in Saudi Arabia especially, there's a 35 million of the citizens in Saudi Arabia, and there is a study conducted by Al Jarbu found that 62.1% of 338 participants who participate in this case study aged between 25 and 34 having signs of anxiety, and 60% of them were female, which is more than the middle. For this percentage, there is three several categories. Starting with mild, there's 33.1% having generalized anxiety, but this is up than the normal, and 15.7% having a moderate, which is in the middle, not high, not low, and 30% of them having a severe generalized anxiety, which is an emergency. And on the other hand, the medical establishment in Saudi Arabia hasn't paid much attention to anxiety problems, just like they don't care. And there are multiple factors that may contribute to the development of generalized anxiety disorder. First of all, there's a genetics thing, which becomes from 30% to 50% having generalized anxiety disorder as a genetic, which means that if your dad or mom having an anxiety or any another disorder, that could raise the fact that you could affected by generalized anxiety disorder. And on the other hand, non-genetic things which became more than genetic, just like 50% to 70%, that could become from several factors such as environmental, socioeconomic status, life stressors. And secondly, there is medical or psychiatric conditions, just like if you are having another disorder, just like depression, that could raise the fact that you may having generalized anxiety disorder. And substance use of disorder as well, just like using drugs for a long period, that could raise the fact you having this disorder. And importantly, there is another factor that could raise the fact of having generalized anxiety disorder, which is parenting style, just like how your dad and mom acting with you in the house as a child, just like closing the door on you, they not let you go with your friends or play, or just like being aggressive with you, that could raise having an anxiety. This problem, I made some expected solution of the power of talking, embracing mental well-being, and have made pros and cons. Let's go through the pros. Um, People can get over mental illness and become stronger and more resilient with help from mental health services. And secondly, people can get their feelings and thoughts out by talking about them, just like opening up or talking about what they feel, how they are suffer from what they feel. For the cons of this problem is the Saudi National Mental Health Survey highlights stigma as a key barrier, and for many people, the cost of mental health care is too high. So, what do I mean about this? What is my advice? First of all, um, the citizen who is having generalized anxiety disorder is stigmatized about himself and about how he gonna talk about what he feels or what they are suffering from, just like opening up or talking about their problems. And the other thing, which is the Saudi government, didn't um they didn't talk about this problem as a major issue, and they are not offering hospitals or professionals to take care of the citizens. Now let's go through the conclusion. Generalized anxiety disorder is a common in Saudi Arabia, as I said before, and it's not recognized by the medical system, and mental health problems are stigmatized in our society in Saudi Arabia. They are not feeling comfortable for talking about them, as I said. And the potential solution that I made is go and talk to a therapy. Don't be afraid. Don't 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 be scary. Just like don't fear of judgments. And my call for action for my government is funding the care and find the professionals, because your citizens is having issues that cannot go through the vision of having a good life in Saudi Arabia. Thank you very much. Any questions?